Hello friends, my name is Kamran and welcome to God in a Simple Way. You know, one of the most amazing people on the planet for me, personally, is Mother Teresa. I've been listening to this audiobook about Mother Teresa. It's so incredible. There are so many things that stand out for Mother Teresa, for me. But one of the things that is just recently is coming in front of me and is standing up for me to see is the fact that Mother Teresa made that marriage vow with Jesus. And she started her calling, and she heard the voice of God to help the poor and the dying. And it was not easy. It was far from easy. And then when she truly started that specific calling, she lost all feeling and connection with the Lord. Dramatically, she was like filled with Jesus before that, which we call divine unity, or union. And later on, she lost it, and that thing was gone. But what she kept going, and she did not lose her calling. She did not leave the calling behind because she made that marriage vow to Jesus. And to a degree, to me, she was also married to her calling, not in a bad way. Married means like she did not let go. She made a commitment, which is like a marriage and covenant, to Jesus, and that was always there, but also to the calling and Jesus's request. And she treated both the same. The calling became so hard, and also her marriage vow to Jesus, and all the feeling and all the intimacy was gone. But she did not let go of neither of those two. She treated like marriage, and she never divorced from neither of those two. Her vow to Christ and her vow to the calling, vow of poverty and other things. But to me, it was her commitment to the calling that came from Jesus, which was like marriage, and that just stood out to me. And I'm recording this message for myself. I want to stand with Jesus to the very end. No matter what happened or it didn't happen, it doesn't matter. Even none of the God promises that came to my heart, or that none of the desires of my heart was fulfilled in this planet, and I died a miserable death, and I was sick, I was persecuted, I was poor, I was rejected, I was beaten, I was forgotten. It doesn't matter. I asked the Lord to really help me to, it's not just about me, I'm just sharing this for others too, but help me to really stand with the Lord and honor the commitment and the vow like Mother Teresa did to the very end. It doesn't have to be easy. The marriage doesn't have to be easy. You marry and you stand with your spouse to the very end. It doesn't matter if they're good, bad, ugly. It doesn't matter. It's the marriage that really matters. And you stand and you never leave that person, no matter what. And that's the heart of God. And even some people did, that's fine. Who am I to really judge? Susie, my own wife, left the previous marriage, and, then after 9 years, she married me, I'm not judging anybody, but I'm saying that's the heart of God. And I want to have that attitude and the grace. I want to have that grace to really stand with Jesus no matter what. And I have seen how other people walk with Jesus, and some of them really, almost not a lot of desires of their heart were fulfilled, and they never really were known. They were even rejected, and they died, of sickness. And why should I allow that to discourage me and say, oh, if this is marriage and walk with Jesus, I don't want it. No, Mother Teresa didn't do it. That's why she's one of my top, maybe number one hero, even when I look at the Bible. Mother Teresa is my hero, meaning I really want to have that kind of a walk with God. That no matter what, you stand with Him and you never break your vow, like a marriage vow with Him, and you never leave your calling behind. You just move forward. Even people fall in your left and your right, and even if you fall into whatever, if it's depression, anxiety, anxiousness, rejectedness, poverty, anything, you stand with this Jesus and you stand with your calling. And of course, if you're married to another person, you stand. And that marriage covenant, it's so important. And I ask for the grace to really stand to the very end of my earthly life and our earthly life. Never allow any discouragement or anything stop us from keep walking with this Jesus and being inside this marriage covenant with the person of Jesus Christ, and being in almost like a covenant, almost like a marriage covenant with the calling He gave it to us. Meaning, when I say marriage covenant, you never leave it, you never forsake it, you never divorce the true calling that came from Christ for you. You never divorce Jesus. You never, that's I want to just share, and mostly for myself, but I hope this is encouraging to someone. I love you.